Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Finally, the day has come. My 240 SX is finally ready to be picked up from Classified Motorsports. Dropped it off almost a year ago. Not quite, but almost a year ago. I remember it was Black Friday savings when we ordered the ECU and the wiring harness and all of that sort of stuff. So I'm excited. It's been a long time coming. The power goals that we were hoping for was around 400 wheel horsepower. So we're hoping we're gonna get that, and hopefully we can get some crazy two-step and flame action, beat some of my buddies with their two-step, and this thing's just gonna be all around rowdy. Obviously it still needs a lot of work yet, but I wanted to make sure that the motor and everything was good to go before putting any more money into the body work, body kit, wraps, wheels, interior, full redo, everything. But it's done, it's built. The motor itself is already completely built. It's about $10,000 into, heads, pistons, connecting rods, valve train, the whole 9 yards. Everything's done internally. Big old turbo. So probably gonna take a minute to spool up, but once it spools up, it's gonna be rowdy. And yeah, hopefully that this year-long wait and $17,000 in tuning and accessories, like things we've done to it, new wastegate, ECU, custom wiring harness, a bunch of little things. Anyway, it all added up and it better be worth it. So we're gonna find out today. I'm on my way right now to get some insurance put on it, and then we are meeting at the shop. We're gonna put it on the dyno, see what it does, record that, and then we're gonna take it out for some rollers. There's gonna be a videographer there for this big unveil, so should be a good time, and hopefully we can stop and maybe roast a set of tires off. There was a burnout comp last night. I wanted to get the car a day early, but it just wasn't in the cars. They didn't have everything together and ready to go for me, so didn't get to do any of the burnouts at the burnout comp, but oh well. But yeah, we'll get to Classified Motorsports here in a minute, and we'll see this thing, and we'll take it for its first drive on the new motor, new tune, new everything. We'll see how she goes. I'm excited. Stay tuned. We have arrived. Oh, there's the cameraman. Where's my car? Probably still in the shop. Maybe it's on the dyno. Spinny boy noises. All shined up and detailed. Let's see what she looks like under the hood now. Tidied up wiring. Coil on plug. Purple wastegate down there. Well, we just filmed some rollers. This thing definitely gets down at redline. Not as much spinny boy noises as I was hoping for at the lower RPMs, but now it's going to go on the dyno, so we'll see what's up and get some good pulls and footage of that. What does it say? Built, tuned, driven, and a bunch of Japanese writing. That's pretty sweet. Classified. Styling. Nice hoodie. Can't wait to take it back.
We need to get the kids a bunch of
Dyno time. Now the IAC's been adjusted. It'll actually stay idling because that was annoying driving it. Need bigger exhaust, more pops and bangs. Straight pipe 4-inch. Here we go. See what this baby can do. Gear 1 to 1.
go. I don't think we got into the rev range right as it was about to build power. Well, that's why on the rollers it felt slow. It was set super, super rich somehow. The tune wasn't right, so do some adjustments and lean it out so we're not just making 180 horse back to the 400-ish target. Try this again. Spinning the tire. Well, we're getting better. that sounded way better. Power was there, no torque though. Just spinning the tires. They need some love. So fourth gear, spun these crusty old rotten tires at Redline, made 324 pounds of torque, 374 horsepower on that run. I think we can do a little better. There we go. Wow. 407 power, 299 torque. That's fucking... It just made ridiculous noises at the end. Spicy now. Get her to pop and bang similar to the Lambo when you let off. Pop, pop, pop. Well, got her back to the shop. It's definitely rowdier now, over 400 horsepower. Once you get over 5,000 RPM, the thing just wants to sing. It is definitely spicier, and figured out how to get it to shoot some flames, pop some bangs, just same way as the Lambo, just a little bit of pressure on the pedal, and it definitely lights it up. But these tires on here are super old, so we couldn't get the proper torque numbers on the dyno because it was literally just spinning the tires. And yeah, I could get these things to spin like nothing, so definitely need some better tires for sure. But we can go and destroy these things, and we got a bunch more sets over there that we can throw on and cook off, because why not? That's what this car is built for. We're gonna have to do some night rollers and see if we can get some flame action once this thing is nice and hot. And it definitely has some different pops and bangs for sure, but it's definitely, I believe, shooting some flame, and sometimes you can feel it. It's crazy. So hopefully we can even adjust that more. Kyle's gonna be sending me another tune that has, you know, the more aggressive pops and bangs. He said he'll email that over to me later tonight, and then we should get some more two-step and stuff. But I think we might have to cut this exhaust off. He says go to a 4-inch if we really want it to be aggressive, but yeah, for my personal liking, I want some more turbo sounds. I want more blow-off valve sounds, wastegate, like all of the whooshes. Maybe get rid of the blow-off valve altogether and then just have wastegate flutter. That would be pretty sweet, even though it's hard on it. But, you know, I'm at the point now where I just want to do cool things. I would prefer, like, I don't drive it very often. I'm not going to be driving it very often. So safety versus fun, functionality versus fun, I don't know. We'll see what I should do. But this Greddy blow-off valve here, I don't know, maybe I can get a different one that's a lot louder. It definitely does do the whoosh, but it's not very loud. So I would like you know, more sound from that. And I think if we go to a more larger exhaust, less restrictive, we'll get some more turbo spool up sound, and then definitely easier flames, pops and bangs and all that. It'll be definitely louder. So have to stay tuned for that. But let's try this other tune that he's going to send me first. 407 horsepower, pretty good. That's exactly what we wanted. He had more than that. He had 415 or something and 380 torque. The last time he tuned it, the adjustable fuel pressure regulator was having some issues. So that's why when I first test drove it and did some rollers, it wasn't really giving me the beans like I wanted it to, and it was sticking and having issues, so I might have to replace the fuel pressure regulator. But it seems to be working now. But yeah, we weren't getting the power out of it. I was kind of disappointed, honestly, at first, especially after spending $17,000 on the tune side of things and this last little bit. But all in all, for 27 grand worth of engine work, it's still not where I want it to be. So it's like, yes, I'm happy, but at the same time, I wish it just did more fun things. We'll see once we get that other tune in a bit here. So stick around. In this video, hopefully we can make it do more dumb things. Just took it out for a night drive. Lowered it today because I had nobody to film nothing and I had some spare time. So I lowered it, put some different wheels that don't have dry rotted tires on it. So it's slammed now. And I just took it out for a test drive. Also changed power steering rack bushings and the rear subframe bushings. Took it out for a drive. She was popping and banging more than ever and put a giant hole in my downpipe. Perfect circle. I don't get it. He did warn me it might explode the exhaust, but like, that's crazy. So crazy. Well, gotta get that fixed and then we'll get it. It was shooting some good flames though, and definitely something went ting 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 flying down the street, so turns out that's what it was, I think. Two-step on this thing is kind of lame. We still got to get that worked out, but getting some good flames now, and this thing's a blast to spin around. So we got a lot of mods coming, a lot of parts coming. Should be good. I'm excited. Brings back a lot of old memories of driving this thing around when I was a kid, and I missed it. So
Is it worth it? Yeah, I think so.